All right. Welcome. Just gonna get cut right into it. Just gonna cut straight into it. What am I feeling about ranting and raving today? Right? I don't do it very often. I don't make those type of videos on this channel. Stick to gaming, and that's what I'll stick to. Right? I have no interest in really anything else. Never say never though, but I really don't see because I don't want to get into it. Because what I'm about to say will give me even more hot water than mostly anything. But I want to talk about emulation and just how I feel about the current state of video games in 2024, 2025, 2026, whatever. Because I don't think if I make a redo video on this, I'm going to be like, yeah, I still feel the same way. Emulation is king. You can still play on original hardware. And if you have a PC, you can play the PC ports with modders that have fixed all the issues. For the greatest example is you can actually get a mod for Mortal Kombat Deception. Sorry, I'm drinking coffee. I'm at work. Right? So you might hear a little bit of pauses and breaks, or you might hear me talk on communication. But Mortal Kombat Deception, you can buy a mod for it. Or not buy a mod, you can get a mod for it, patch it, and put it on the Wii and play it natively, how it was intended to be, with extra characters. So that's getting into this discussion right there. Why emulation is awesome. So my first thing about it, why emulation is great, is because these companies do not save anything. They don't even have source code. They don't even have, I bet you they don't even have their original source codes. I would be shocked if there's source code out there still for like NFL Blitz. That'd be cool, or someone reverse engineer Blitz. That'd be awesome, to make it like better. Besides just the updated roster stuff they do. But the best example is Silent Hill 2, and also the whole Silent Hill remake situation. They first did it on PS3, and it wasn't that great. The team who handled it already said Konami lost the source code. So right there, that's garbage. If you want to play it originally, the game's almost $500 on PS2. Right? And then you're stuck to play the remake, which the remake actually looks pretty good. I'm going to try it after I beat the first Silent Hill 2. Because I want to be honest with you, I've never played it. Yeah, I should have maybe played it when I was younger. Maybe I wasn't allowed. I can't really remember why. It just probably wasn't in the wheelhouse. Because when I look back at games around between 2003 to 2009, boy, I had a long list of games, great list of games I played. Bangers I didn't even know I finished, right? Or played. But it just wasn't in my wheelhouse at that time, but it's great now. I'm older, I'm more experienced, I'm 31, you know what I mean? And I could enjoy it a little bit and understand the nuances. So I'm continuing in that, but to get to my point about it is we're stuck with what these companies tell us what to play, right? But hey, fight with your wallet, right? Wait for a sale, whatever. And that's why I'm for piracy on some things. If it's not available to the storefront, it's not available on the PlayStation Store, the Xbox Store, or the Nintendo Switch Shop, go find it elsewhere, or go pirate it, or find a friend that has a copy and burn it. It's not a complicated process. But I'll probably end the video on how I feel about that. People say, "Oh, emulation's too hard. Oh, I can't back games." Blah, 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 blah. It's a bunch of bullshit. But to stay on track, my mind's just going everywhere because I'm ranting and raving. Right? I don't have no script in front of me. I'm at work, bitching about video games. Yeah, for free. Not even making no commission off it. Which, that tells you I ain't bought and paid for. I don't eBay. But anyways, to my second point about emulation is the option to play it wherever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. I probably already said that. I know there's law, DMCA, circumvention is bad, but I own it. I paid money for it. I'm not going to buy multiple copies in case one breaks. I'm going to make my own copy. I'm going to be able to play it on my Steam Deck, my Wii, this an example is like an N64 game, right? Or a PS1 game, or Castlevania Symphony of the Night, right? I understand it's on the storefront, but I can't take that storefront PKG, right? That's what the file format is for PlayStation. I can't take it and put it on my PS3, and I can't take it and put it on anywhere else. So, and then I'm not paying $500, exaggeration, but I'm not going on eBay or secondhand market and try and look for it and pay an exorbitant amount of money to play that game. So what I'm going to do is, which still in the same context, so just follow me here. Let's just change the game, Parasite Eve, because Parasite Eve is actually expensive, $70 to $80. Okay, some people don't want to pay that, right? So I'm going to get it. I have it physically. I burn it onto my PC. I burn the ISO file. I turn it into a PKG, right? And then I have two files, two backups, and a hard disk. And I'm able to put the PKG on the PS3 and play it like an original. And then take the ISO files and put it on the Wii, 360, my Steam Deck, and PC. And I have 5 different ways to play it. That's amazing. I love it. Same with Super Mario Brothers for the NES. That NES emulation has came a long way. So I can put it on my iPhone, my TV, my 360, my Wii, my PS3, and my PS4. I just think that's fucking cool, man. That's dope. And then that gets into my point. As a consumer, we should have options. If you don't have options, what's the point? You know, I definitely watched a lot of Louis Rossman about consumer rights and all that stuff. And sorry about that. Like I said, I'm at work. I feel like you should have options when you pay real money for games that you own. And little side tangent here about that. These companies don't want you to own anything, and we're the problem, and I'm also the problem too. I play Call of Duty, right? Since Modern Warfare 2019, it has been online only. So I'm a part of the problem. Yeah, I'll admit it at least, right? Sorry about that. These companies are gaming costs have gone through the roof. They cost so much money to make, and they want to make sure they make their investment on it. And now it's gotten to the point, these modders are too smart, they crack everything. But now, newer games are so harder to crack, it's unreal. And they just go, it's online only. So now, in the future, we're going to deal with servers shutting down, and we won't have access to our game no more. But maybe something will change, because there's actually a lawsuit going on with Ubisoft and the crew. And they're trying to make it online, take the online portion of it out and make it offline so people can play it offline, right? Or make your own servers for it, which plenty of other games do that, like World of Warcraft and all them other games. We as the consumers, and it's a small amount anyway. Like, I know there's a potential for it to hit mainstream, to keep things offline only or custom servers, things like that. But, and realistically, no one's gonna do that, right? And that goes into my third point. People are lazy, man, about emulation. It's so easy. I love having options. I can't even put myself in the mindset of someone who doesn't want to DIY it, right? And I'm a person, I can't solder worth shit. So I'll admit it. I got a 360 mod it. I didn't solder it. Maybe one day I'll learn how. and I understand the aspects of soldering, and I fucked up, and I've actually tried it at least. And I messed up a Guitar Hero guitar doing it, trying to mod it. But I get the scariness factor of it. But that's how people treat emulation, like soldering. Like, you could burn your fingers, dude, like soldering or making woodwork. But emulation's easy. You just download some files, mod your system out, and get some games and put it on and play. It's so much simpler than it was back in the day. Because I dibbled and dabbled with emulation when I was younger, but my standard Walmart PC wouldn't let me play shit. But nowadays, there's no reason. Okay, let's just say, okay, I'll put myself in the shoes, right? I'm 18, I got no money, I work a part-time job, and I want to play some games, and I don't want to pay $500 for Silent Hill. We'll keep Silent Hill as an example, right? Oh, this guy's telling me you need this a big, powerful rig to play emulation. And I don't want to get into it. There's too much. No. You can, now, computers are to the point, you could go into Walmart now and get a 1060 or a 1080 Ti. Because that's what usually most of the Walmart PCs have. Because now they have gaming PCs. And even with an integrated chip PC, you can get a 1060 or a RX 570 for cheap now, right? You can get all that stuff. It's going to be $600, maybe $700, right? Just hook it to your TV, get a $20 keyboard, go get a cheap controller at your local game shop, run you $800, right? Let's just say you save it for the whole year, right? That's all you need. That's all you need. Of course, there's other things I was talking about too with systems, original systems. You can even get CRT TVs. It's like this. Here's another example how simple emulation is. You can go on Craigslist or Marketplace, go find an old CRT TV, right? And let's just say you have money for one system. Most Sega Genesis game systems aren't that expensive at the moment. Same with Wii. I'd suggest a Wii or a Sega Genesis, right? You can get a CRT TV and a Wii, right? That'll run you about $150, right? Gas. Usually the CRT TVs are free, and the Wii. Okay, then all you gotta do is get an SD card, which those run about $20, $30. Go somewhere, a friend's house or something, download some software to mod the Wii, and download some games, man. Like, emulation is easy, dude. I'm trying to figure out the simplest way possible. Or even a Steam Deck. Go buy a Steam Deck. That thing's already a computer. You can get online, download the files, learn the interface a little bit, and you got all the games you need in your hand. And you can hook it up to a television and maybe spend at most $60 for an Xbox controller, and you got the new Xbox. The new slogan for Xbox is hey, Xbox is everywhere, right? You know what I mean? Alright, to end my rant, because I'm just ranting and raving, I'm trying to give you options here. I'm trying to I'm an advocate for emulation. Hold on a sec. I'm an advocate for emulation. Sorry for the little bit of pause in there. I might have to edit that out. These companies don't care about you owning your shit. I suggest backing up. It's amazing. I suggest having options, playing wherever you want. You can still play original hardware, and I don't like scalpers. Don't like it. Don't like scalpers at all. I don't feel like you should buy $500 on the secondhand market, and I feel like these companies should make it easily accessible, which Square Enix used to do that. Used to be able to buy brand new PS1 games. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to blow on the mic. But, kind of just recap again. It's stupid for someone to sit here and try to tell me, I just want to play games. Easy. Just turn it on and go. Well, you can still do that. The minimalistic modding you can do to a system is just buying a multi-cart. and then an entire Sega Genesis library is only like a gig, at most 1 gig. There you go. You can have an original system and still play games. I don't know. The average consumer's stupid. They want everything so easy. I don't even think they're going to even do streaming on Xbox Cloud services correctly. Because they're dumb. They want it so easy to turn it on and just go, right? And that's just my opinion. But also, too, even though it's my opinion, I'm right. Like, it's 2024. Why are you stupid? We have miniature computers. Literally, the new iPhone is 6-core, 6-thread. I have a PC in my pocket, a legitimately PC in my pocket with a strong integrated graphics chip. That's insane. I have the same PC at home. It's in my pocket. And I can stream off this thing if I really wanted to, right? But, like, there's no excuses anymore. I could see 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, the emulation definitely wasn't as good as it is now. And now we're just full circle every single generation up to Switch 2, because I don't think Switch 2 emulation is going to kick off right away like Switch did. But you can play every single game you want now. It's amazing. Like, if you told this to me when I was a little kid, I wouldn't have believed it. No! It's nuts! But, anyways, that's how I feel about emulation. Guys, don't be lazy. Stay black. Don't let the white man bring you down. Don't let the regulatory shapeshifters bring you down. Yeah. Probably a bad 8 Thoughts impression, but that's all I got. That's it, man. Emulate. Fuck the corporations. Back it up. Back games up. Don't let anybody tell you it's stupid to do that. Deuces. All right. Welcome.